gotta drive just to feel alive, homie. Put the world on pause. Let the collie tell the story. Check it.
Cruising down the Ave, sun dipping in the west. Candy paint glowing like a medal on my chest. Got the day in the rear view, fading like a sketch. Whole week sitting on the dash. Heavy stress, but the hydraulics humming ease the pain inside. Elbow on the velvet, let the worry slide. Hard life, light foot, floating on the gas. Watching shadows of the homies in the mirror pass. I ain't rushing nowhere, let the engine breathe. Got that Mary Jane cloud stitched into my sleeve. From the barrio streets to the ocean breeze, searching for a little peace. Begging on my knees, but I don't show it now. I keep the caraduda, sunglasses on, hiding all the low cuda. Watching life in the rearview mirror. Yeah. Watching ghosts disappear, cruising slow so the mind stays clear. Just me in the cone right here, let the smoke take away the fear. It's just the city blues, mi familia, dry your tear. Yeah, dry your tear. Yeah. Street lights flickering, halos on the glass. Think about the choices that I made too fast. Empty passenger seat where my brother used to sit. Now I pour a little liquor just to honor it. See the mural on the wall, paint don't crack, but the heart takes a beating when you looking back. Phone face down, buzzing on the leather, trying to hold my soul and my mind together. Tires humming on the pavement, hypnotic sound. Lowrider therapy, feet off the ground. How to see the corner store close, gate rattle and shake. This the lonely kind of road that a soldier take. But I'm good, see mom, I'm feeling alright. Just a brown soul glowing in the dead of night. Roll the window down, let the wind talk. Smell the wet concrete, see the phantoms walk. I ain't lost, I'm just taking the scenic route. Clearing out the noise, clearing out the doubt. West Coast lullaby, singing to the moon. Hoping that tomorrow doesn't come too soon. Yeah, just ride. Keep the wheels spinning. Keep the head up. It's a rear view, only shows where you been, not where you going. Peace.
Sometimes the sky cries so you don't have to. Súbele un poquito a lo liso. Let the rain wash the pain away.
Turn the wipers on low, let the whole day go. Un poco de gris in the sky, but my mind moves slow like rain on the glass. Tapping that slow beat, cruising down the boulevard. Empty street, mirror palm trees in the mirror, looking lean, laid back. Elbow on the door, seat slid way back. Phone on silent, vibrando on quiet. Red light blinking, but I just ride it. Steam on the breath when I sigh and laugh. La vida pesa, heavy on the path, but the gas feels good. Long road in the rear view, stress shrinking. Adios to the clear view, lip gloss, hoodie and some house shoes. Chill fit, homie, got a lot to lose, but today I don't feel it. Nada me toca, just a taste of the rain in mi boca. Wipers on low, let the rain just paint. Lines on the glass, washing away the hate. Cruising despacito through a soft gray day. I ain't in a rush, let the world go away. Got the corazón on coast, everything feels straight. Limpia mi alma, wash away my weight. Drip, 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 steady ease my brain. Just a Chicano, so lost in the rain. Raindrops racing down the windshield glass. Tiny little tracks where the hours pass. Blue notes bending in the backseat, que suave. Blue gut bassline, tu sabes la llave. Left turn signal on, click, click, heartbeat. Yellow house porch light blowing real soft heat. Paso despacio, smell that wet concrete. Mind on nothing, just the sound of the street. Drive through close, but I'm full of peace. Only thing on my plate is this low-key release. Me Jeff, I used to say, hijo, take your time. Running through the dark makes you blind to the sign. Now I see your face in the rear view glass, talking to the shadow of a different past.
Ya estuvo, let it rain.
Can you ever wash it all down the drain, homie? Wipers on low, suavecito. Ain't in a rush to get nowhere. Just here, aquí ahora. Peace. Orderly. The city sleeps, but the memories stay awake. El barrio nunca duerme. Rolling past the closed shops, just me, the chrome, and the ghost. Escucha. Street lights on, but they feel half gone. For road is dim while the ride rolls on. Breath on the glass, videos empañados. Passenger seat empty, just me and my pecados. Past the corner store, metal gate is down. Las Ritas cerradas, all over the town. Same old tag on the wall, turning brown. El Placazo fades, wearing the rusted crown. Bus bench empty, gum stuck on the ground. Echo in my head is the only sound. Demasiado ruido, too loud to drown. So I spark the leño, blow the cloud around. Got the oldies playing low, soulful beat. Just a ghost riding through the calle street. Yeah, red hand blinking at the crosswalk sign. Loose road got flashing, messing with my mind. Long slow drag just to buy some time. Quemando despacio, walking the line. Thinking on the homies who ain't come back. Cardinal is gone, fade to black. Name in the mural, paint don't crack. La memoria vive, and that's a fact. It's just me and the asphalt deep in the groove. Nada que decir, got nothing to prove. Yeah, phone face down, buzzing on the seat. Cellular vibrando, Mr. Heartbeat. Replay lines of every lie I sold. Mentiras I told, just to chase the gold. Chasing quick cash, leaving real me shelled. Buscando feria, but I trapped myself. Now I'm cruising slow, 20 miles an hour. Feeling the silence, respecting the power of a quiet avenue. Lanes wide and hollow, tristeza today, maybe peace to follow. Windows down, smelling that city dust. Lotatis rara, in the chrome I trust. Yeah, billboard girl, smiling with a fake joy. Sonrisa falsa, just a plastic decoy. I stare straight past to a dark brick wall where somebody scribbled and say you survived it all. Gas tank low, giving me that warning glow. Igual que mi alma when I move too slow. Sobrevivimos. That's what the wall said. We survive it all. Carnal pedal gates down, but the spirit is up. Take a breath. Respira profundo. Until the sun comes up. West Coast love. Por vida. Yeah. Look at that dashboard, homie. That little orange light pulsing. It means we running low, but we ain't stopping. Nunca. Listen to the engine talk. Gas tank low, giving me that warning glow. Same as my armor when I move too slow. Every small fear sitting in the trunk. Under old shoes in a box of junk. Escondido hidden underneath the spare tire. Trying to spark a light, trying to catch a fire. Yellow cab creeps by, the light is dim. Driver looks tired, ojos hundidos, eyes sunk in. Fast food bag on the seat, cold fries. Life in a rapper, dream supersized. But I stare straight past to a dark brick wall where somebody scribbled that say you survive it all. La verdad is written on the concrete while I'm rolling slow on this empty street.
Me Jeff, I used to say, take your time, son. Rushing through the dark makes the dark run. Ten paciencia, amigo, don't you rush the dawn. Even when the gas and the hope is gone. Take your time, son. And let me to see her. Find your profile loose at the end of the Now I see her face in the rearview glass, talking to the shadows of the years that passed. Billboard girl, selling some new joy. Smile too wide, just a fake decoy. Mentiras, they selling happiness inside a pill, but I find mine right here at the steering wheel. Corazon heavy, but the ride is smooth. Listen, men, to the oldies just to find the groove. I'm your puppet, playing on the radio waves, thinking about the homies in their early graves. Dios mío, why does silence feel so loud tonight? Why does the comma cut sharper than a fight? Why the things I lost feel close at hand, like they sitting right here in this empty van? I count every light, uno, dos, tres. Ask if it's the world or just my stress. Probablemente yo, yeah, probably me. Locked inside a cage, but I got the key. Gaslight burning, but I push a little more. Just trying to make it to the liquor store. Simon, you gotta listen to the old folks. La familia sabe. Don't rush the darkness. Just cruise through it. Tank is low, spirit is high. Let's coast forever. Vámonos.
Son las 2 de la mañana. Everything is closed except the liquor store sign. Flicker. Flicker. You know that buzz? It sounds like loneliness, homie. Check this out. Yeah, liquor store sign flickers open. Then off old dude outside, I hear him let out a cough. Just trying to cope, leaning on the wall. Paper bag wrinkled, waiting for the fall. Around 2 a.m. the city feels dead, but the voices are loud inside of the head. He looks at my ride, chrome shining bright. I look at his eyes, heavy with the night. He nods my way, un saludo slow. I nod back at him, cause El Vato knows we both standing here on the edge of the abyss, just looking for something that we both miss.
We both got close and we can't outrun. El tiene su botella, I got this drum. He drinking to forget. I'm driving to feel. Both of us gripping on something real. He got the poison, I got the cure, but neither one of us is really sure. Those phantasmas in the neon light, just trying to make it through another night.
Yeah. My heart thumping on the soft plush seat. Both of us scared of the silence in the street. Miedo a la soledad, scared to be alone, so we stay outside till the morning shone. I see my future in his tired face. If I don't slow down, if I lose the pace. He lifts the bag, takes a long deep swig. I turn up the volume, let the bass get big. It's a conversation without a word said, just a respeto common among the dead. He stays on the corner, I roll away, hoping we both live to see the day.
Parked by the pier where the waves talk slow. Your mom whispers things I need to know. Salt in the air, breeze on low. Shoes on the dash, let the tension go. But I still see him standing by the gate, waiting for a change that might be too late. We both got close and we can't outrun. El tiene su botella, I got this drum. He drinking to forget. I'm driving to feel. Both of us gripping on something real. He got the poison, I got the cure, but neither one of us is really sure. Those phantasmas in the neon light, just trying to make it through a late.
Cada quien con su cruz, each one with their cross. He got his bottle, I got this music. We all just copy. They said don't judge the man on the corner. He's fighting a war you don't see. Respect past.
Oh yeah, pull up to the pier, kill the engine, escucha las olas, just the water and the thoughts tonight. Sometimes survival is the heaviest burden. Essay.
Parked by the pier, waves talking slow, salt in the air, breeze on low, zapatos on the dash, seat lean back. I let that piano play all the things I lack. Not a real piano, just a melody inside. The soundtrack of a lonely Vato's ride. Looking at the moon, reflecting on the black water. Thinking about the sons, thinking about the daughters that never made it out, stayed trapped in the block. While I'm here watching the ocean beat the dock. El Mar don't judge, it just washes in and out. Carrying my silence, carrying my doubt.
Should I be gone by 25? Muerto, encerrado, living that fast life, always apresurado. Said by 30 I'll be more alive, chasing the truth. But I'm just here with this leftover youth, sobras de juventud, burning in my chest. Grown man drowning, putting it to the test. I survived the bullets, I survived the pain, but the quiet nights drive me insane.
Nombre maduro, but feeling like a kid, hiding from the things that I never did, or the things I did too much. Tu sabes como va. The street life scars never really go too far. I got these late night city blues deep in the bone. Riding down the avenue to the ocean zone. Empty lanes and the tide moon. Luna cansada, watching over me like a silent camarada. All this weight I never use, heavy on the mind. Every truth I still refuse, leaving it behind. Windows down, humming that same old tune. Just a silhouette parked underneath the moon.
Why the things I lost feel close at hand? Ten circle like grains of sand, like they sitting right here in this empty van. Close to the boy inside the man. I made it out the fire, but I'm cold inside, waiting for the turning of the midnight tide.
25.
25,
We weren't supposed to make it past that, pero aquí estamos,
but here we are.
surviving, just breathing the salt air. Leftover youth, homie, spend it wisely. Vámonos, start the car. Ya llegamos. We home, homie. But I ain't ready to go inside yet. It feels like church in here. Dark, quiet, but don't me padre. One more block, then another, then 10. Tell myself mañana I'll start again. Lie to the mirror, say I'm gonna change, but the patterns in the street life stay the same. I pull into the driveway, kill the lights. Apago todo, hiding from the heights. Turn the key off, let the engine cool. Hood ticking like a clock, breaking the rule. I sit in the dark like it's Sunday school. Feeling small, feeling like a fool. Hands on the wheel, 10 in 2 position. Waiting for a sign or a permission to step out the ride and face the reality, or stay inside this chrome sanctuary. Turn the key off, let the engine cool. Sentado en lo oscuro like it's Sunday school. Teacher ain't here, just me in the silence. Reflecting on the love, reflecting on the violence. Lesson of the night, you can't outdrive. The shadows in your soul keep coming alive. No puedes huir, no matter how far you cruise. Step out the car, sky tinted and bruised. Whistling soft, that same old blues. Esa canción triste that the oldies choose. The heat from the hood rising in the air. I'm sending up a smoke signal, or maybe a prayer. Resigned without words, just a heavy sigh. Watching the neighbor's cat walk slowly by. Inside the house, the TV lights the room. But out here in the whip, it's a comfortable tune. Safe from the drama, safe from the phone. Just for a minute, I own the zone. Soy el rey of this bucket seat throne. Before I gotta go back to being unknown. You step out the car, gravity returns. El peso del mundo, yeah it burns. But for now, I listen to the metal contract. Tick, tick, that's a natural fact. The machine needs rest and essay. So do I underneath the blanket of a bruised purple sky. Tick, 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 just let it cool down. Enfría la cabeza. Sunday school is over. Class dismissed. Time to go inside. Buenas noches.
Yeah. Check the horizon, homie. Sky leaking gold. Time moving slow. Like tar. Paint on the hood, catching that fire. Just ride.
Seat lean back, one hand on the wheel. Sky leaking gold, time moving like a seal. Broken open, pouring out the heavy light. Gas tank half full, but the day feel right. Sun hanging low like it don't wanna go. Paint on my hood, catch the last orange glow. Ella tartar syrup burning on the candy paint. Cruising slow lane, feeling like a fallen saint. No one left to show, no one left to impress. Just me and the Viento cleaning up the mess. Windows crack, let the late breeze talk. See the old heads posted on the sidewalk. Veteranos sitting there watching life fade. Drinking from a bottle in a skinny shade.
Sunset in my rearview, city in my eyes, colors on the windshield, bleeding in the sky. Sangre mixing in the cloud, radio low, but the thoughts so loud. I'm just riding, riding, let the world slide by. Got peace on the passenger side. Passing el asiento, right next to me. Chasing the horizon that I'll never see.
Kids in the yard chasing one more game. I'm catching little moments trying to lock the name. La inocencia before the streets take hold. For the heart turns hard and the eyes turn cold. I slow down the ride just to watch them run. Reminds me of days when I was the young one. Before the tattoos, before the heavy loss. Before I knew exactly what the freedom cost. Now I drift through the block like a phantom ship. Elbow out the window, hand on the grip. Losing out on God, bathing everything in grace. Even the scars look soft on the city's face. It feels strange when you come from the storm, but this slow, safe silence got its own kind of warm color diferente. Hitting on my skin, forgiving all the places that I ever been. The gold turns to purple, then it turns to black. And there ain't no road that can take me back. Take me back.
Sunset in my rearview, city in my eyes, colors on the windshield, bleeding in the sky. Sangre mixing in the cloud, radio low, but the thoughts are loud. I'm just riding, riding, let the world slide by. Got peace on the passenger side. Passing el asiento, right next to me. Chasing the horizon that I'll never see.
Se fue esto. The gold is gone, but the peace stays. On the passenger side, just ride, let the world slide by. Vamos. Vámonos to the night.
Red light. Loose road. We ain't moving, but the mind is traveling. Watch the lights dance in the smog mirror. Just breathe through the weight. Yeah, red light, long line, but I ain't in a rush. Paciencia, homie, listen to the hush. Blinkers like fireflies flickering in the dust. In the middle of the grime, in the middle of the rush. Storefront signs start flicking on slow. Letras de neon making halos on the road. Reflecting on the hood, glisten in the dark. Just another night in the concrete park. I see the driver stressing, gripping on the wheel, but I'm leaning back, keeping it real, tranquilo. Let the traffic crawl. I got nowhere to be, nowhere to fall.
Phone on silent, heart on loud. Memories floating like smoke in the clouds. Recuerdos rising from a burning regret. Thinking about nights I ain't finished yet. Thinking about nights I was lost in my head. Now the calm is so thick it's like a blanket spread. Humo Records, drifting away. Waiting for the green light to clear the gray.
Letters in the glass, spelling out the past. Nothing good in the life was built to last except the soul, el alma, and the pride and the peace I keep on the passenger side. People honking horns, losing their cool, gente loca, playing the fool. I just turn up the volume, bass getting deep, watching the city while the city sleep. Blinkers ticking rhythm, tic-tac-toe. I'm in the rhythm of the slow and low.
Fireflies in the dust, luciérnagas. Just blinkers in the night, smoke in the clouds. It's all fading green. Domino. Slowly. Phone on silent, heart on loud. Memories floating like smoke in the cloud. Recuerdos rising from a burning regret. Thinking about nights I ain't finished yet. Thinking about nights I was lost in my head. Now the calm is so thick it's like a blanket spread. Humo Records, drifting away. Waiting for the green light to clear the gray.
Hit that hill, homie. Climb up to the clouds. Leave the madness down below from up here. The barrio looks like a painting. Mira nomás. The whole town in the palm of my hand. Put the transmission in low, climbing a steep grade, engine humming loud, but the heat don't fade. Got a wide view, man, la vista's clara, leaving all the basura and the drama. Whole town laid out like a circuit board, all the prayers and the sins that the city stored. I see the grid, I see the blocks, I see the lines. From up in Condal, everything aligns. Break like strings, like a necklace down the grave. A river red flowing wave by wave. Uncala de rubies on a long dark chain. Beautiful from a distance, hiding all the pain. Tiny red bees on the freeway flight, just buzzing back to the high for the night.
Radio low, just a groove in space. I can hear my own breath, I can feel my own face. Lejos del ruido, far from the noise. Up here we ain't gangsters, we just little boys. Looking at the stars, falling on the concrete. Past worries feel 3 lifetimes deep. Dress beat us, I cries, they fall off the mirror. Up on the hill,
They fall off like dust from the chrome, looking down at the place that we call home. It glows like embers, fuego lento burning. World keeps spinning, stomach keeps turning, but I'm frozen in the moment. God-like view, thinking about the old days, thinking about you. Tiny little cars moving through the vein, pumping lifeblood through the city's brain. I feel the cool air fresco on my neck, keeping the demons and the stress in check. No sirens up here, just the wind in the trees, watching the city drop down to its knees. Yeah, se ve bonito, no? Tiny red bees, long dark chain. We just links in the chain essence. But tonight, we break loose, just for a minute. Enjoy the view, before we gotta go back down. Vámonos, 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 vámonos.
Yeah. Turn off the main road, homie. Let's hit the side streets. Las calles Viegas. It feels different now, doesn't it? Quiet. But the memories are loud. Dollar, yeah.
Side street trees calling, but I stay on this route. Mismo camino, but a different pursuit. Same old trees, new peace, new doubt. Trying to figure what this life is about. Feels strange when you come from the storm. De la tormenta, where the violence is born. But this slow, safe silence got its own kind of warm. Like a blanket, protecting the soul from the harm. I see the porch lights, luces amarillas, shining on the cracks of the empty villas. I'm floating on pavement in a soft blue haze, lost in the maze of the glory days.
Pass by the corner where we used to hate. La misma esquina, right by the gate. See our younger ghosts posted up, tempting fate. Laughing at the time, thinking we was great. I know that the mirror give a pass to that love. Un saludo to the skies above. Then let it fade back in the trailing dust. In the chrome and the silence is the only trust.
Yeah, I see myself there, 17 and wild. Uncholo Hoven, just a lost child. Wearing that jersey, acting undefiled. But inside the heart, the pain was piled. Now I roll past slow, windows half cracked, watching the movie of the things that I lacked. It don't hurt no more, ain't no dwelly, it's numb. Just the vibration of the bass and the drum. I let the image blur, let the younger me stay frozen in time while I drive away. He belongs to the block, I belong to the road. Carrying the lessons, but dropping the load.
Sun sinking down, but I'm still in the glow. El sol se va, but the spirit moves slow. Lines on the road draw the story I know. Turn after turn, watching the memory go. All the lights spark in the dark of the heart. We finished the end, now we look for the start.
Simone, lead him there. The ghosts belong to the gate. Nosotros seguimos, we keep going. Forward motion, never forget where you came from, but don't stay too long. Vámonos, West Coast love. Yeah. The cruise is over, but the mind is still rolling. Sitting in the dark, in la sala, it's the sound of the fan. Listen to the silence, homie. Elbow on the silk, leaning on the worn out chair. Oh, paint peeling, paredes vigas, but I don't care. It feels like silk when you tied to the bone. King of the castle, but the king is alone. Slow fan humming, cutting through the thick heat. Ventilator spinning, hypnotic on the beat. Phone face down, let the thoughts just tilt. Building up castles out of memory and guilt. Traffic hums low, way down on the avenue. Brake lights crawling like a tired view. Luces rojas, bleeding through the window shade. Just watching the parade of the choices I made.
City shadows on the ceiling, dancing slow. Little rivers down the wall, watch them flow. Some brassy luces, playing tricks on the side. Breathing in the heavy secret of the night. Let the window breeze run fingers through my hair. Air fresco, clearing out the words unsaid. Through my doubts, through the day I want in. Let the nighttime healing finally begin.
Kitchen clock ticks, tick-tack, echoing loud. But the time moves slow, wrapped in a shroud. I'm breathing in like a secret I know. Un secreto that the daylight never gonna show. I'm just lying here, half awake, half free. Floating in the space where I wanna be. Letting all this quiet chaos dance inside. Nowhere to run, ese, nowhere to hide. Carry every what if, every almost two. Every word I never said when I was with you. It hubiera no existed, that's what they say. But it visits me at night when I lay.
City shadows on the ceiling, dancing slow. Little rivers down the wall, watch them flow. Some brassy luces, playing tricks on the side. Breathing in the heavy secret of the night. Let the window breeze run fingers through my hair. Air fresco, clearing out the words unsaid. Through my doubts, through the day I want in. Let the nighttime healing finally begin.
Say they sombras, silken shadows. Let the fan spin. Gahakajir. Half awake, half free. Just drifting. Descansa, sleep, homie. Tomorrow's another fight. Buenas noches.
Estás escuchando. The city's painting pictures on my wall. Between the dream and the concrete. Entre la realidad y la fantasía. Just float.
Yeah. Steam on the glass, fogging up the view. Vaporizing, turning everything to dew. Somebody laughing as their footsteps pass. Risas en la calle, echoing fast. Red tail lights turn the room half brass, half blue mood, reflecting on the glass. Feels like a backstage mask, a masquerade. Living in the shadows that the street lights made. Luces rojas bleeding on the floor, slipping underneath the crack of the door. I'm floating where the concrete and my daydreams meet. Donde el asfalto toca la mente, street heat. Paint patterns on my sheets, kaleidoscope, searching for a little bit of heaviness and hope.
The window breeze knows the stories inside. Stories that I never had the courage to provide. Kept them locked away, deep in the chest. Now I lay it down, put the armor to rest. There's colors from the street, painting on my pad. Come the leaves of dawn, always dancing
billboard glow spells my worries in a row. Letrero luminoso, putting on a show. Crooked letters shining on the ceiling paint. Confessing every sinner, blessing every saint. Neighbors slam doors, voices rising low. Gritos y peleas, the typical flow. But I let it all fade like a late night scream. Just background noise in the movie scene. Eyes half closed, heavy like the stone. Every little draft is a memory unknown. Some risa suaves, things I never chose. Carried on the air, coming in before it goes. I sink. Deep in the couch curve, al borde del sueño. Losing the nerve. A piece of overthinking less. Finally at peace. Waiting for the drama and the noise to cease. One deep breath, I let the whole day rinse. Lavar el dolor, been waiting ever since. Sueños de completo, let the window breathe. Déjalo entrar, street lights on the sheets. Red, blue, fade to black. The sky sets us sink into the night. Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana.
I'll turn the music down for a second. Just listen to the roof. El cielo está llorando. Sometimes the rain makes more sense than the people. Watch the glass. Fíjate bien.
Raindrops race each other down the windshield glass. I got $50 on the one that's moving fast. Tiny little tracks where the wasted hours spill. Gravity pulling them down against their will. Blue notes bending in the back seat. He's suave, hook up baseline. Unlocking the llave inside the mind. Where the demons like to sleep. The city is drowning. The puddle getting deep. I see a drop merge with another getting fat. Reminds me of the blocks, the barrio Batat. We stick together just to make it to the drain. Washing away the dirt, washing away the pain. My elbow on the door, velvet feels damp. Lighting up a roach just to act like a lamp. Illuminando, the darkness in the cab. Life is just a race on a wet concrete slab.
Wipers on low, let the rain just paint. Pintando memorias of a sinner and a saint. Lines on the glass, wash away my weight. Cruising slow motion through a soft gray state. I ain't in a rush, let the world go away. Que se vaya el mundo, I don't need it today. Wipers on low, let the rain just sing.
Drip, 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 it's a beautiful thing. Left turn signal on, click, click, heartbeat. Yellow house porch light blowing real soft heat. Drive past slowly, smell that wet concrete. Head your core rising from the asphalt sheet. Mind on nothing, staring at that favorite tree. The one with the crooked branch looking just like me. Bent by the wind but still standing on the root. Firm in the mud, wearing a heavy boot. Street sound blurry, tires splashing in the gutter. Engine talking low, hear the exhaust stutter. Drive through closed, neon sign is busted. In a world full of lies, only the rain is trusted. My Jeffer told me rain brings blessings to the ground, so I rolled the window down just to catch the sound.
Carreras de lluvia, look at them run.
They all end up in the same place, essay. Sliding down.
Wipers on low.
Despacio. Don't rush the process. Let it wash. Limpia tu alma. Peace.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take your foot off the pedal. Just let the heavy metal roll. Put it in neutral, homie. Save the gas, save the soul. Deja que la gravedad te lleve. Check it. Dashboard dim, casting a little glow on my hand. Slow breath in the chest, feel the lungs expand. Clouds don't bother me, they just dance on the hood, reflecting on the wax. Misunderstood on the roof like a slow jam band playing percussion. No need for words, no need for discussion. Turn the volume down, hear the rain still clap. Little hi-hat splash in the street out back. Every drop is a drum, every mile is one bar. I'm pulling all my worries out the trunk of this car, unloading the burden, tirando la carga. Because the night is short, but the memory is larger. My mind was racing like an engine overheat, but now I'm cooling down, sinking in the seat. Left, right sway, tiny fishtail slide. Trusting in the tires and the timing of the ride. On coast, everything feels straight. All that's on in neutral, I ain't took the bait. I ain't in a rush, let the world go away. Que se vaya todo, I'm living for today. Wipers on low, let the rain just stay. Drip, 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 washing the pain away. Cruising down the hill with no foot on the gas. Watching the tragedies in the comedies pass. Suavecito, moving with the earth. Finding a new meaning, finding a new worth. Eyes half open but my vision stay clear. Vista clara, no room for the fear. I could circle this block for a whole damn year. Just waiting for the fog inside the brain to disappear. Trust in the gravity, force of nature. Sign my name on the street like a signature. Firma en el asfalto, rubber on the road. Deciphering the secrets of the area code. Drive through is closed, but I'm fed by the peace. Only thing on my plate is this low-key release. My homie said speed kill, so I took it slow. Letting the hydraulics drop down real low. Bajito despacito, scraping the ground where the real truths of the life are found. Hard on coast, just rolling. No engine noise, just the sound of the tires. Singing on the wet street. Cantando gravity is the only fuel I need tonight. Let it roll. Essence. All the way to the bottom. Peace.
Syncs up with your pulse. El latido del corazón. When the bass kicks, you feel it in the chrome. Tap it out on the steering wheel. Just let the fingers carve what the mouth can't say. Escucha.
Slow beat, knocking like a lazy heartbeat. Thumb tap tempo on the side of the seat. Golpeando suave against the cracked leather. Holding the pieces of my mind together. Blues guitar crying like it feel my pain. Llorando nota inside of my brain. But the tears turn sweet when it hit that refrain. Like sugar in the tank, driving me insane. Phone on mute, let the text stack up. Deja que sparing, I ain't checking up. Let tomorrow pour, I'ma drain this cup. Drinking the silence until I fill up. Sky turned purple, then the stars clocked in. Lots of strayers watching where I haven't been. All my old worries hit the exit ramp spin. Watching them rotate, seeing them thin.
I'm here with the hum and the low guitar. Cantando bajo, shining like a star.
Peace sitting in the passenger, mi compañero. Driving through the smoke of the chimenea. Let the bass talk low, let the strings just cry. Coyote and las cuerdas, let the moments fly. Let the kick drum breathe with my chest on time. Synchronized soul, committed to the rhyme. Dashboard drum, tapping on the vinyl skin, letting out the demons that I kept within. Red, blue numbers on the dash flow soft. Digital glow, brushing the heavy thoughts off. Losers stick the blood or burning in the dark. Got me home like a biblical ark. Gas half full, I don't need much more. Just this loop, this lane, and this two-door. Mom said, boy, you need to slow your run. Hijo, calm up, they put down the gun. Not the steel one, but the one inside your head. The one that shoots thoughts until the spirit is dead. So I took that speed, parked it in the sun. Now I sit here, wait until the song is done. Vibration running through the floor mat. Tell me, ese, where you gonna find peace like that?
That Humo, it don't stop. Even when the engine cuts. Boom, boom, keep tapping. Keep the tempo. Don't let the silence take over completely. Just enough to hear yourself think. Dashboard drum, por vida.